Hi, good morning, friends. I hope you're all doing great as usual. Okay, welcome and good morning again. I'm a Filipina in Europe. Okay, today's vlog is about sharing the 5 jobs that anyone can do as a resident or a tourist here in Rome, which I actually do. The same 5 jobs that I hold. Actually, there are freelancing jobs, okay? Freelance jobs that anyone can do, especially if you're a fluent English speaker, okay? But other jobs doesn't actually require a fluency in English. Anyways, so as I've shared in my previous videos, I am an English teacher until now. Actually, I started right after my daughter was born, I think 11, 12 years ago. And until now, back then, I used to work for a language school. Okay, 10 years ago, I think, 9 years ago. And this language school employs French speakers, Arabic teachers, Spanish and German, and I'm not Japanese, I think also. Anyway, so back then I was employed with this language school, international language school, but now I'm teaching on a freelance basis. Okay, so as it is, my orientation is American English, but here in Italy, they adopt the British or the European English, which is based actually on Brit English, or similar to Australian. Like I know how to say in Australia, good day, mate. Okay, and in American we say, they say, or the Americans say, good day, mate. Okay, so there's the difference, the accent and also the vocabulary. Okay, the vocabulary for elevators, for the American-oriented teachers like me, we call elevator, and the Brits or the British call it lift. Or for the eraser, American, and in British they call it rubber. Okay, rubber, also the tire of us. So, but for eraser, they call it firmly rubber in British English, and other vocabulary differences. Okay, and the other difference, what else is there? So the main goal, there's no problem if you adopt American orientation, or yes, the A1, A2, B1, B2 for the levels of English, elementary. But for the Americans, they categorize the levels of English in beginner, elementary, intermediate, upper intermediate, masters, and so on. So, but in British or European leveling or categorizing or labeling, they say, yeah, A1, A2, B1, B2, so banana one. Okay, kidding aside. Anyway, so the other difference, at least in my case, is the pricing, the rates. Okay, my American, or the legally blonde Americans, which, or who are obviously native speakers, the legal Americans, or English, like Canadians, Brits, Australians, they charge, I think way back 2 years ago, they were charging already 25 minimum. Okay, they cannot go lower than 25. Okay, because the formal schools like British Institute, British Council, the formal schools, they charge, I think, 50 euros. It was the rate of 5 years ago, 50 euros for an individual lesson per hour, for 1 hour. So my co-teachers, my friends who are Australians, Canadians, Brits, they used to charge when we were in contact, I think 2 years ago, 25 minimum. Now I think they raised their rate. But me, I charge 15 euros only, and I've had my students for a lifetime. They're my loyal students since I started, and until now they're already we started when they were 5, and now they're teenagers, and they have referred me also to their friends. So I have mostly teenagers, and also the parents of these teenagers as my students. So the rates the rate that I charge is 15 euros per hour for an individual lesson. So and my students are actually friends. Okay, so the second job that I hold, and I'll be brief, is I've shared already that I'm a networker or a dealer of health products based on ganoderma. Okay, so I earn incentives, cash incentives and cash bonuses monthly from the company, plus I also earn retail profits when I sell, or I do retail selling of these health products, beverages based on ganoderma. We have coffee, tea, juices, and also personal hygiene like toothpaste, shampoo, soaps. What else? Cosmetics, we have that in the Philippines. It's not yet. Okay, creams for skin care. Okay, we have a lot of varied products in DXN Ganoderma. So look it up. I'll put the link in the description box below. So that is my second source of income, which anyone can do, especially if you want to teach English, you're a tourist, or you're very fluent in English. So there's no problem. Okay, the third job that I do is I've already shared that I also sell stock photos or stock videos. And since I'm having a hard time now in looking up for the background music, I would like to sing also and compose my own music, because it's hard to find. You can also do stock music. Okay, you upload your compositions, original composition, to these stock music agencies, and when anybody buys your music, then you earn. So I do stock photography and stock videography, and maybe later on stock music. Anyway, there's hope and it's possible. Okay, given my voice. All right, no. Okay, just kidding aside. So that is what, the third or fourth. So I said I teach English. I do selling, marketing, and I sell photos and videos. The fourth is I'm also a loan officer. Okay, I'm an officer. I'm also connected to a multi-service and legal assistance office. And this legal assistance office, they also provide services like loan services. So if I know some resident or a person who has a legal standing here, legal job, I also refer them to this office, legal assistance office, multi-service office. And if even ticketing, airline ticketing, if they buy from this multi-service office, the office gives me my commission. Okay, referral commission. Okay, so that is the fourth, is a loan officer or agent. And so the fifth is sometimes it happens that some friends would ask me, can you do my resume, or can you translate this this document for me from Italian to English or vice versa. So, for example, somebody paid me 20 euros just to make her resume. Okay, so, but it's not a regular, like it happens only once in 2 months or very seldom. Anyway, so these are the 5 jobs that you can do if you want, or if you don't want to be tied to a regular working hours, like regular office hours, 9 to 5. So you don't want to be tied to long hours of work. So you can try these freelancing jobs, and in some cases the permits or residence permit is not required. For example, if you want to teach English speaking tourists also do this freelance job even on a brief for a brief time. Or a loan officer, if you know somebody, like it doesn't require a document your legal standing, as long as you know the other person on the other side. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps you in some way if you are here in Rome, in Italy, as a resident, legal resident, or if you are a visiting tourist. Try these freelance jobs. Okay, so thank you and God bless. God loves you.